On this particular shot, it's just that my name's Jonathan Glendenning, and I'm the director of the feature film Snub, which is the first European feature film made on the EX1. Action!
My name's John Adams. I'm the co-writer and producer on Snub. We chose the EX1 because it's incredibly good at low light. It's a small camera, it can fit into nooks and crannies, get between machinery in here. The tapeless aspect was fantastic because obviously we save money on film stock, and also the workflow in post is much, much easier. So the EX1 was the natural choice for this film.
My name is Jordan Cushing. I'm the director of photography for Snub. Okay, but we're going to set you a little closer. When I was approached by John Adams to shoot the film, he said, "This is the camera we're going to use. I hope you like it." Camera's ready. And frame.
The production chose to shoot on the EX1 for a number of reasons. First, because we're an independent, low-budget film, and in a secret nuclear underground bunker from the Cold War, there are very low-level lighting conditions that we want to take advantage of.
Being able to shoot in the available light in the bunker was critical in making this film.
Rather than sticking up loads of movie lights, which obviously are expensive and entail crew and time, we wanted to utilise the low-level lighting conditions, and the EX1 remarkably had this great capacity for that in a very convenient unit.
Our first introduction to the bunker is this huge long corridor, and the test was, can we actually get a good usable image in this space?
This is an exercise, isn't it, sir?
And lo and behold, it was not an issue, because that was really the make or break at that stage, and this was 2 days prior to principal photography.
If we can't be contacted, it'll be assumed that we've been killed and nothing will be done about getting us out.
One of the big advantages of shooting with the EX1 was that we were able to shoot 1080 progressive.
This is an HD world now. Anything other than that isn't good enough, especially when we're trying to do a feature film to compete against 35mm.
Other comparable cameras, we wouldn't be able to get that same resolution and also achieve the other effects that we wanted to achieve.
The ability to shoot in slow motion is obviously a great advantage to us as well, because we've had some shattering.
A zombie getting shot in slow motion.
I'm Ian Whitington. I'm producing the EPK on Snub. I've also been working as a second cameraman on Snub.
So, whose camera have I got anyway?
Up until now, Full HD has been something that's been completely out of the range for low-budget filmmakers. So being able to offer that is absolutely superb.
Thank you very much, everybody!
Because of all the settings on the camera, you can make it look very different.
In addition to changing some of the detail settings, I looked at the variety of different gamma curves that come preset with the camera.
Although, you know, this is shooting a film with it, it works just as well with an interview.
We actually dialed down a lot of the detail settings in order to give it a slightly more filmic, a little bit softer look, because the image is actually just so sharp. The fact that it does have a proper manual focusing lens and a proper manual mode as compared with the servo focus really set it apart from some of the other cameras that are available at this price point. That was a huge asset as far as being able to do something dramatic and have an assistant pulling focus.
What happened? Did Marsha get away?
Not only has it got all these really professional features, it's also very, very simple to use. I was a little bit wary at first about converting over to a tapeless format.
Working on a hard drive initially was making me slightly nervous because you've got nothing there to see.
From using it for almost a year now, I'm actually finding it easier to use and more reliable than tape because there are no moving parts.
Once you get your head around that and the fact that it's backed up in several places so it's all safe, no, the workflow is fantastic. It's quicker on set to review rushes.
We can just instantly flip open the view screen or look at the monitor and choose which shots we want to view instantly because of its non-linear digital nature.
So to know, did you actually get the fishbowl smashing against the wall? Do we have to clean it all up and do it over again? Do we have to clean up all that blood? Not worry about taping over anything, not worry about any of that. See the clip, it's there, move on.
Stand by, and action! Bang!
We also had a production office here in the bunker, and we were downloading the cards immediately onto a G5, so it really was very quick and very convenient.
The tapeless format is saving us money by saving us time.
All my previous short films have been shot on film, And my first feature film was 35mm, so I'm very much a film snob. And this is the first film where I've had a camera imposed on me. And yet, the net result of that is I would happily shoot my next film on the EX1.
Most of the people looking at the footage now cannot tell the difference as to whether we've shot this on digital or film once it's been graded and had a film effect applied. It is incredibly good quality.
For the cost, it is the only camera in its range really that has that capability.
It's been a joy to use, fast, efficient, and what you see is what you get on the screen.
I expect to be using the EX1 quite a bit in the near future.
Get inside!